The Missouri National Guard one-on-one. Missouri National Guard, always ready, always there.
Mizzou softball team started practice today as it prepares to make a run at an SEC title and a trip to Oklahoma City. However, there'll be a lot of new faces for the Tigers as they welcome 8 newcomers to the roster. And even with the young team, head coach Aaron Earlywine is expecting a lot from his squad.
We are very young, and I think for the typical fan that comes and watches us play on a regular basis, they're going to be kind of shocked to look out on the field and see so many new faces. And especially as it relates right up to the middle of our field, we're going to be new probably catching and definitely pitching. We have 2 or 3 new pitchers. Shortstop, second base are going to be different faces, and then center field. So, kind of the heart and soul of our defense is going to be a completely different look. And a lot of those spaces will be freshmen.
2 of those pitchers, Casey Stengel and Tori Finucane, what have you seen from them so far as they've kind of gotten into the program and are gearing up for their first year?
Well, they both had a good fall. Tori is a right-handed pitcher that throws close to 70 miles an hour, and then Casey's almost the opposite. She's a left-handed pitcher who throws in the low 60s and relies a little bit more on spin and location and changing speed. So they're both very good. They're both highly touted kids out of high school. We think, for the next 4 years, they're going to have great careers here.
How important are these upcoming weeks to get that communication between those fielders and just get them going?
These next 3 or 4 weeks are probably as critical a time of the year as any practices we have. Once the season starts, you play on Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and then you're traveling in there a couple of days, so you don't get a whole lot of time to practice. So any kinks or any weaknesses that we have, we're going to have to try to address those as much as you possibly can in a 3 or 4 week period. And so this is the toughest segment of practice that these girls will experience in their entire collegiate career, and coaches as well. It's a very difficult time of a lot of hours, a lot of grinding, and a lot of it's indoors, which isn't always good for morale. So it's very important, but it's also very tough at the same time, and that's a tough combination sometimes to mend those two together and make it work.
Your first chance to see the 2014 Mizzou softball team will be at their annual Black and Gold scrimmage, which is February 8th at University Field. In the Mizzou Network studio, I'm Parker Lapine.